Groupama's development has been shaped by 5 key acquisitions worth around 800 million US dollars. How is the company positioned to continue that growth story?
We're one of the biggest investors in the Turkish market. We made 5 acquisitions. The first one was in 1991. We acquired 30% of Güneş Sigorta, which is one of the biggest property and casualty insurance providers. And then we increased our share to 36%. And then in 2006, it was the big acquisition of Başak Sigorta and Başak Emeklilik from privatization agency. And then in 2008, we made 2 more acquisitions from Turkish agricultural cooperatives. We bought Güven Sigorta and Güven Hayat. In 2009, those 4 acquisitions in 2006 and 2008 were merged as Ğroupama Sigorta on the P&C side and Ğroupama Emeklilik on the life and pension side. And in 2010, it is under one management and under one brand, we're on the way for sustainable growth.
What particular market challenges are you facing in Turkey, and how important is it to have the right management team in place to face those challenges?
Oh yes, if you look at the Turkish market, the Turkish economy in general, as you know, the growth has been impressive, one of the fastest growths after China, and a similar growth happened on the insurance sector as well. So if you look at our activities in Turkey, we're in the life market, in non-life property and casualty market, and also in the private pension market. So when you look at the market size, we're talking about a $20 billion per year market, and the average growth rate has been around 15%, so it's very fast growth. The growth is there, but in terms of profitability, there are some issues. If you look at the top 10 players, 9 of them are international global players with insurance being the core business. So the non-life business, maybe I should start with the credit life business. So the growth is there, it's a profitable business, healthy, no problem. It's a matter of personal loan volumes, penetration rates, and it's a healthy market. The non-life market, it's huge. It's about half of the total insurance market. There, the problem is that there's a structural profitability issue. That's partly because of excessive competition and partly because of financial changes. Turkish nominal interest rates have been traditionally high. But with the success of the economic development, what happened was the nominal rates decreased substantially, also decreasing the financial income of the insurance companies. So that has been quite a strong factor reducing the profitability. And third, the regulation. The regulation is converging with the EU regulation, which led to increasing reserves and which led to some other constraints on the insurance companies. So the market as a whole, we can say high growth, low profitability, low financial income, and major regulatory changes. So for us, the challenge is under one brand and under one management to make this work and to put our companies to restructure them for sustainable, profitable growth.
One eye-catching statistic is that the premium per capita in Turkey is around 1/6 of a European benchmark. So what's the potential for growth there with the right products?
Well, it's huge. It's really huge. If you look at it, if you compare us to, say, Poland, for example, we're 1/6 on a per capita basis, 1/6 of the Polish market. If you look at the population, Poland's about 40 million. We will be around 75 million in a couple of years. So the potential is just huge. So with the right products, right marketing, right regulation, the market from, let's say, in 7 years can have 3 million new customers like that. This is Turkey. Things move fast.
Let's look at your distribution strategy. How important is your agent network? What works for you in terms of reaching out to the customer?
Yeah. Going forward, our distribution strategy, network management will be one of the key advantages. In fact, we look at it very strategically. We're the biggest non-bank independent insurance provider in Turkey. We have the full range of products, life, property and casualty, and private pension. And more than 80% of our business, in fact, comes from agencies, private agencies. And these are basically entrepreneurs that sell our products. And we have close to 2,000 agencies which cover the entire Turkey. On top of that, we also have a special joint venture with agricultural credit cooperatives on the agriculture market, which is in Turkey quite important and big. So we have a 4,000 agency network across Turkey. On top of that, we have some distribution agreements with the banks, which bring us another 1,000 bank branches. And then we have a direct sales force of around 250, plus we have the internet and a call center platform. So if you look at it as a whole, we have about 5,000 locations, 250 direct sales force, and a call center platform and internet. So we have the widest network of distribution. But still, the agency network is the core of this. And when we talk about clients or customers, it's not only the end customers who are our clients' customers, but it's also the distribution channel and especially agencies.
And finally, you place great value on corporate social responsibility, particularly in the areas of not just education, but also culture.
Yes, yes. As a company, we have on the social responsibility part two main focuses. One is contributing to Turkish culture through restoring old classic Turkish films. These films are mostly from, let's say, 1950s, 1970s, 60s period, in which what we look for is some, let's say, universal themes addressed in those movies. And those movies at the time were kept in very bad conditions, in very bad storage. So most of them are almost extinct. So we take these and then we restore them and then we show it to the public. So it's a major thing, and we do this during Istanbul Film Festival. The other one, which we think is a very important one, is education, primary education. So there we just developed a new project with TED, TED, Turkish Education Foundation and Ministry of Education, in which we select some primary schools in which the success rate of the students are very low, although there's no physical infrastructure problems or teacher problems, and their socioeconomic, socio-cultural backgrounds are similar, but still they have big success problems. So we take these schools and then we develop a system to improve education. And the reason we took education is, of course, we're an insurance market. And from a societal point of view, the best insurance a society can have about future is providing equal education and good education to everybody. So that's how we position that. And we're very fond of that education project as well.
Yilmaz Yildiz, thank you very much.
That's my pleasure. Thank you.